Hello, and welcome to our podcast episode number 101. A gritty crime saga unfolds as Outlaw Motorcycle Club rides into chaos. I'm Tom, and I am here with my friend Timothy. Today, we are going to discuss a film called The Bikeriders. So glad that you, dear viewer, could join our film night.
The Bikeriders is a 2023 American crime drama film about the Vandals, a fictional outlaw motorcycle club founded in the late 1960s. The plot revolves around their daily lives and struggles, including confrontations with rival gangs and internal conflicts within the club itself. So, Tom, did you enjoy The Bikeriders?
Oh, Tim, dear old chap, I thought we agreed no more historical dramas for a while, but all right. I suppose it's only one episode every now and then won't kill me. And it does have motorcycles in it, so that's a plus in my book, right? As for the film itself, well, it was quite something, wasn't it? A gritty look into the lives of these outlaw motorcycle club members. I found myself drawn to their camaraderie and sense of brotherhood despite all. The violence and law-breaking that comes with being a part of such a group. The performances were top-notch, particularly by Jodie Comer, who portrayed the role of Joanna, the only female member of the club. She exuded both toughness and vulnerability, making her character one to root for throughout the film. But now it's your turn, Timothy Oldbean. What did you think of The Bikeriders? Did it tick all the right boxes for a good crime drama, in your opinion?
Well, Thomas, my dear fellow, I must admit that while it is indeed a crime drama, normally not my cup of tea, I found myself quite captivated by the storytelling and performances in The Bikeriders. As someone who generally gravitates towards historical dramas, I was initially skeptical about this modern-day tale. But I must say that director Jeff Nichols has done a splendid job of transporting us back to the late 60s. The film effectively captured the rebellious spirit and sense of camaraderie among the members of the Vandals without glorifying their criminal actions. The story revolves around the main character, Danny, who returns home after serving time in prison. Upon his return, he finds that much has changed within the club, particularly with the rise of a new leader named Satan. The power struggle between these two characters adds layers of intrigue and suspense to the narrative. The film also tackles themes such as loyalty, betrayal, and redemption, which resonated deeply with me, especially in the relationship between Danny and Joanna. Their chemistry on screen was appreciable, making it difficult not to root for their unlikely romance against all odds. However, as much as I enjoyed the story and performances, I must say that the film's runtime could have been trimmed down a bit. There were moments where the plot meandered, slightly detracting from its overall pacing. But overall, The Bikeriders was a solid crime drama that managed to hook me from start to finish despite my initial reservations. So Thomas, dear chap, what did you think of the film's portrayal of this outlaw motorcycle club culture? Did it ring true for you, having lived part of your life in the United States where this subculture is more prevalent?
Well, Timothy, dear chap, having lived part of my life in the United States myself, I must say that while the film certainly captured some aspects of outlaw motorcycle club culture, it did take quite a few liberties with the actual rituals and practices of such groups. For example, the initiation process depicted in the movie was much more elaborate and dramatic than what actually occurs in real life. However, I must commend director Jeff Nichols for his attention to detail when it comes to capturing the essence of this subculture. The biker gang's garage, their choice of motorcycles, the leather jackets, and even their distinctive hand gestures all seemed quite authentic, adding an layer of believability to the story. As for the performances, I think they nailed it. Jodie Comer in particular was a standout as Joanna, exuding both toughness and vulnerability, which made her character relatable despite being part of a criminal gang. Overall, while The Bikeriders might not be a perfect portrayal of outlaw motorcycle club culture, It does provide an entertaining glimpse into the lives of these troubled characters, grappling with loyalty, betrayal, and redemption. So, Timothy, dear chap, what do you think? Did the film's depiction of this outlaw motorcycle club culture resonate with you at all?
Well, Tom, dear fellow, I must admit that while I am no expert on outlaw motorcycle clubs, nor have I ever had the pleasure of witnessing such a subculture firsthand, I found director Jeff Nichols' portrayal of this world to be quite captivating. The film does a commendable job of balancing action and character development, ensuring that viewers are kept engaged throughout its runtime. The story revolves around Danny, a former member of the Vandals Muck who returns home after serving time in prison, only to find that much has changed within the club, particularly with the rise of Satan as the new leader. The power struggle between these two characters adds layers of intrigue and suspense to the narrative, while themes such as loyalty, betrayal, and redemption resonate deeply with audiences. One of the film's strongest points is its cast, led by Jodie Comer, who portrays the role of Joanne, the only female member of the club. Her performance is truly remarkable, capturing both the toughness and vulnerability that comes with being a woman in such a male-dominated environment. The chemistry between her character and Danny's, played by Austin Butler, is tangible, adding depth to their unlikely romance, which unfolds against all odds. The supporting cast, including veteran actors like Tom Hardy, Michael Shannon, Mike Faist, and Norman Reedus, also deliver solid performances, further elevating the film's overall quality. In terms of direction, Jeff Nichols has done an impressive job of capturing the gritty yet nostalgic essence of the late 60s without falling into cliché. The film's cinematography and sound design effectively transport viewers back to this era, immersing them in the world of outlaw motorcycle clubs. The use of iconic rock music from the era adds further authenticity to the story, complementing the raw energy that permeates every scene. While some may argue that the film's runtime could have been trimmed down a bit, I personally found it to be just right in terms of telling this complex and compelling story. The Bikeriders is a testament to director Jeff Nichols' talent for crafting engaging narratives that resonate with audiences despite dealing with often overused subject matter. So, Thomas, dear chap, what do you think? Did the film's depiction of outlaw motorcycle club culture resonate with you as well? And finally, who did you think portrayed their character the best?
Well, Timothy, dear chap, as someone who has spent countless hours immersed in the world of cinema, and particularly American movies, I must say that the Bikeriders did a commendable job of capturing the essence of outlaw motorcycle club culture. While it may not have been entirely accurate in every detail, it certainly provided an entertaining glimpse into the lives of these troubled characters grappling with loyalty, betrayal, and redemption. As for the performances, I must commend Jodie Comer, who portrayed the role of Joanna with remarkable skill. She effortlessly exudes both toughness and vulnerability, making her character relatable despite being part of a criminal gang. Austin Butler also delivered a solid performance as Danny, capturing his conflict between loyalty to his old crew and his growing affection for Joanna. Tom Hardy brought a menacing yet charismatic presence to the role of Satan, while Michael Shannon, Mike Faist, and Norman Reedus all added depth to their respective roles. Each actor's performance complemented the storyline and further immersed viewers into the gritty yet nostalgic world of outlaw motorcycle clubs in late 60s America. So, Timothy, dear chap, did any particular performance stand out for you? Who do you think captured their character the best in the Bikeriders?
Well, Tom, dear chap, when it comes to cultural contribution, I must say that the Bikeriders has a few things to offer. Firstly, it sheds light on the complexities of belonging to an outlaw motorcycle club. While society often portrays these groups as violent criminals, the film delves deeper into their code of honor, brotherhood, and loyalty. It also highlights the struggles faced by individuals within such groups when they question their choices and seek redemption. The film's portrayal of the late 60s era adds a layer of nostalgia for those who lived through that turbulent period in history, evoking memories of iconic rock music, counterculture movements, and societal changes. Furthermore, director Jeff Nichols' attention to detail in capturing the essence of Outlaw motorcycle club culture will undoubtedly spark curiosity among viewers who may not have been familiar with this subculture before watching the film. As for the cultural impact of the Bikeriders itself, it remains to be seen how it will resonate with audiences worldwide. However, given its compelling storytelling, engaging performances, and authentic portrayal of often misunderstood subculture, I have no doubt that this film will provoke discussions about loyalty, betrayal, redemption, and the search for belonging in today's fast-paced world. So, Tom, dear chap, what do you think? Did the Bikeriders succeed in contributing something new or interesting to the cultural landscape of filmmaking? And finally, who would you recommend this film to? Fans of outlaw motorcycle clubs, lovers of gritty crime drama, or just anyone looking for a compelling story about the struggle between duty and personal desires?
Well, Timothy, dear chap, in my humble opinion, the Bikeriders did indeed make a significant cultural contribution to filmmaking by providing an authentic and nuanced portrayal of outlaw motorcycle clubs. Director Jeff Nichols successfully captured the essence of this often misunderstood subculture while delving deeper into the complexities of loyalty, betrayal, and redemption that its members face. The film's engaging storytelling, captivating performances, and immersive late 60s setting are sure to resonate with audiences worldwide. As for who I would recommend this film to, I say it's a must-watch for fans of gritty crime dramas, lovers of motorcycle culture, or anyone who appreciates a compelling story about the eternal struggle between duty and personal desires. So, Timothy, dear chap, what are your final thoughts on the Bikeriders? Do you have any final words to our viewers before we wrap up this episode of Tim and Tom's Film Nights?
Well, Thomas, dear fellow, I must say that I was pleasantly surprised by the Bikeriders. While initially skeptical about the subject matter, director Jeff Nichols managed to captivate me with his compelling storytelling, nuanced characters, and attention to detail in depicting this often misunderstood subculture. The performances, especially by Jodie Comer and Butler, were truly remarkable, adding depth and relatability to their respective characters' arcs. As for my final thoughts on the film itself, I can only echo Thomas' sentiments. The Bikeriders is a must-watch for anyone who appreciates gritty crime dramas with heart and substance. So, my dear viewers, please do yourself a favor and seek out this gem of a film. And remember to subscribe, comment, like, share, and most importantly, join us tomorrow as we delve into the dark and twisted world of serial killer fashionistas and the award-winning thriller The Silence of the Lambs. Until then, farewell, and remember, ride safe, ride free, and don't forget your helmet.